Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're seeing this. Welcome. So we're just doing a recap of the course orientation, just to make sure mid-semester we're all clear on the course expectations in an effort to empower you, right? You have the ability to grab much more power in your life than you might expect. Some of you already know this, but um, keep this in mind. Real important to understand this. Um, anyway, let's begin. So what we want to start with is going to the Start Here folder, going to the first day of class, bundles 1 through 5, the criteria. Click that. Right. If you have not done this already, please take the time to put the remaining due dates into your calendar app. That is a way of empowering yourself, right? To be aware of the due dates. It's very disempowering when you walk into class and you see other students handing in assignments that are due and you forgot or even had no idea that something was due. That's a terrible feeling. So put the dates into your calendar so you don't have those terrible feelings. That is what power is. It is the ability to have peace of mind on a consistent basis. Okay. So yeah, be aware of the due dates. We got one tomorrow, so no big deal. You don't have to do all of the bundle summaries. This column here represents the dates that you need to let me know that you have submitted something early. If the date goes by, then you don't get to grab the money you earned for submitting assignments early for a C, B, or an A, right? And that money adds up, whether it's just $50, $100, or $150, right? We've got a due date next week for bundle 3, right? We're $150. Now, bundle 3 is a unique summary. Bundle summary is a unique bundle with no summary in it, right? It's just straight interactive videos with a few quizzes. I recommend skipping that for now, unless you're well ahead of the schedule. Then by all means, but we'll get more into that later, right? And here are the rest of the due dates. Put this into your calendar. Very empowering to get reminders about due dates so you're not in the dark. And I recommend doing this for all of your courses. The final paper is due December 12th. Okay. For a C, this is for final grades. What does it take to earn a C, B, or an A in this course? Well, you got to complete bundles 1, 2, 4, and 5 for a C. Not 3, but 1, 2, 4, and 5 for a C. Now, all of those bundles need to be completed with a C. If one of those bundles is not completed with a C by the end of the semester, then your grade goes down to a failing grade. You don't want that to happen. You need to complete one bundle summary, right? If you don't complete one bundle summary, even if you've completed all of this and you got a C on everything, then you get a failing grade for the semester. At the end of the semester, your attendance grade is marked okay with okay attendance, which is missing no more than 4 classes, no more than 4 classes. Okay. And this is what it takes to earn a B, right? 2 bundle summaries completed, all of the bundles completed for a B, right? And every single one of them have to be completed of a B. If one of them is a C, then your final grade is a C. If you only complete one bundle summary, then your final grade is a C. If you got all of this done, but your attendance is okay, then your final grade is a C. Excuse me. Okay, and the same is true for the A. I have changed something for your benefit in more ways than one. No longer is the final paper required for the B. It used to be up here, final paper as well. I've taken that down. So not only do you not have to do the final paper if your goal and intention is to earn a B, you could also use those EDCM dollars towards now the bundle summaries instead of the final paper, right? But for the A, yeah, you've got to do 3 bundle summaries plus the final paper plus outstanding attendance, right? So make sure you understand that, right? Very empowering to understand that. And I want you to be empowered. It helps me when you are empowered. It's reciprocal. If you're empowered, I'm empowered. If I'm empowered, you're empowered. Part of what I'm doing here is empowering myself to communicate with you. Therefore, you're empowered. You get how it works? Pretty interesting how it works, huh? Okay, so going back to the course, and let's check out bundle 3. All right. First thing you want to always open up, whether I show it to you in class, but don't just rely on what you see in class. You want to open it up and print it out for yourself so you have it. So bundle 3, October 31st is when it's due. The EDCMs are due on the 30th for 150. This is all you have to do for bundle 3. That's it. All right. B3.1, B3.2, those are folders that have a number of videos dedicated to presidential elections from 1792 to, I should say, sorry, 1860 to 1860, and then a bundle quiz. You do that by the 30th, you get 150. So I recommend skipping that for now if you have just completed bundle 2, and even if you have completed bundle 2 and you're only slightly ahead of the schedule, this doesn't take long, right? It does take some time, but it doesn't take long. So skip that for now and go to bundle 4. You want to get bundle 4, at least a minimum part of it, done by next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we're going to have a discussion on the incidents of the life of a slave girl, chapters 17 through 24, right? You can only participate in that and earn EDCMs if you have completed up until this assignment right here. So to do that, that requires you to complete B4.1, which includes all of this. Now, at first glance, that might look like a lot, and it is a lot if you wait until the last minute to try to start working on it, an hour, right? Each of these videos are generally on average, some can be longer, some can be shorter, but on average, they're about 5 minutes. So all told, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and then 50, right? So a little less than an hour, give or take a few minutes here or there, right? So maybe just an hour. That's why this says an hour. This is why it's important to have a daily dedicated schedule to this course. Even on super busy days, we all have 5 minutes somewhere we can squeeze in. So when you do these assignments, as we all know, they leave off where you left off. So once you click play and you only have 5 minutes, say that gets you to about, well, this is 5 minutes in itself, but let's say it was longer than 5 minutes. Let's say it was an hour long and you got here, right? Well, that's still 5 minutes of work that you got completed. And then it'll start up where you left off, right? That's why it's important to have a daily schedule. One of the many reasons why it's important to have a daily schedule. So yeah, you got 5 minutes today. Do one of these. You got 15 minutes tomorrow. Well, that can get you 3 of them done, right? Maybe the next day you've got an hour. Well, you'll definitely get all of this done, and you could begin getting into this chapter right here, this chapter set right here, right? So this is the efficacy of beginning things early and having a consistent schedule. So you don't get locked out of things and you could participate so you can succeed in this course. And that is empowering, is it not? Yes, it is. Be empowered. Choose power over disempowerment every single time when you have that opportunity, every single time, right? Why? Because you are worth it. You, the person watching this right now, you are worth being empowered. By virtue of being alive, you are worth power. So please take it. I firmly believe that about every single one of you, especially you watching this right now. Once you complete that, then maybe jump into bundle 3. But I would recommend moving on, right? This right here, this is also required for bundle 2 for a C. It's 2 hours. It's a 2-part documentary on Andrew Jackson, right? With a quiz, right? You want to make time for that. And that'll ensure that you at least get the 50 EDCM. So I would make it a goal to, at the very least, have this completed by Wednesday, and then perhaps Thursday you can have bundle 3 completed. Oh wait, Thursday it's the EDCMs are due, so you get my point. Try to get this done early. If you start today, you can have everything done by Wednesday evening, right? Let's put it that way. The other reason why it pays to work ahead, let's go back to this folder here and talk about this, right? Wouldn't it be just terrible if you completed bundles 1 through 4 for an A, but bundle 5 was at a B? In addition to that, you've completed all 3 bundles, you've completed the final paper, and your attendance is outstanding. But because bundle 5 is a B, now your letter grade is B. Wouldn't that be a terrible situation if you were finding that out on December 11th at the end of the semester, right? Because you were just completing everything by December 11th. And then you try to get a hold of me, which I will do everything I can to get back to you, but especially at the end of the semester, I get lots of messages from students trying to figure out how they can earn the grade that they intended to earn. I might be inundated with messages and simply just can't get back to you. And you're looking and it looks like you did everything, but for some reason, bundle 5 still says a B. And then I look at it and going, yeah, you didn't do whatever, the bundle quiz probably. So you want to empower yourself, right? What if your attendance was good, right? And you got all of this all done, and you need to get a hold of me to pay me $50. You got to hand me the 50. You can't just say I'll pay you when I see you again. You got to hand me the money so I can tick it in the attendance rule document. Well, you did all of that work, and just because you missed 3 days, now you have a B. You don't want that to happen. If you discover some of this, what I'm talking about, on December 1st or earlier, then you have power. You have power to assess it for yourself. What do I need to do? Oh, I need to do that. Cool. I'll give them $50. So I'll just do that bundle quiz. Got the A. Cool. Right? Or you reach out to me and I go, yeah, you got everything, but yeah, you got to pay me 50 so you can get that outstanding attendance. Or you just need to do the bundle quiz for bundle 5, and then you will have the A. Right? So it pays to do things early. Okay. Well, other than that, let's see. I will make a video for students intending to earn an A sometime next week for the final paper. In the meantime, just click that, and I'll open it up real quick just to show you. It's on the incidents of the life of the slave girl. Right? Oops, didn't mean to do that. It's a 3 to 5 page paper that you are going to type in to the submission window within Blackboard. You're not handing this in to me. It's something you're going to type into the submission window. You're not uploading a document to this assignment link. You're going to type it into the submission window in real time during an online proctored exam that requires you to use a webcam. And these are the prompts that you can choose from. So I'll talk more about this later in a future video. The last thing I want to bring to your attention is the EDCM folder. Right? You can make additional EDCMs right here. So please do that if that will be helpful to you. There's about 340 EDCM opportunities here currently available. I will add more if I see students starting to submit these on a large level, right? Because I want you to make more money so you can get out of absences, pay for bundle summaries, and or the final paper. Other than that, yeah, that's about it. And I'll talk with you guys later. Complete this and the assessment, the short answer assessment for this, and you can earn 75 EDCMs. 75 EDCMs. So pretty good. This won't take too long, and you'll make some money on top of it, and you'll be more aware of the expectations of this course, therefore empowering you. So you could put in the effort required to achieve the success that you deserve, and you do deserve it. You deserve it, right? I firmly believe that, and I believe in you. Thank you. See you in class tomorrow.